Morning guys, it's DHS Papa Tom. Mr. Slaybaugh is back again, working on snare drum. This time we're going to talk about multiple bounce rolls and how to make them effective and comfortable using the proper technique and creating the proper sound. I have a handout that I pass out to the high school students, especially our concert band students, from a book titled Warm-Ups at Work. And I will make a PDF and attach it to this so you can refer to exactly what I'm talking about on this video. Multiple bounce rolls really refer to more than 2 bounces on any particular stroke. When you have a proper fulcrum, you're going to place a little more tension on the front edge of the stick and the fulcrum to make sure that it pivots, and you're going to restrict the response with the back of the fingers. Again, stick moves not between the fingers and the stick, but between the stick and the palm. So you're going to create what is colloquially known as a buzz. The general rule when you're creating a buzz is that you try to keep an even, consistent sound, not a sound that diminuendos, but rather, and most people have problems with how much to control the back end of the stick. And usually the problem comes from letting go too much. Rather, what you need to do is create a limited area of travel for this portion of the stick. And the process is fairly simple. It's just the right hand, left hand, trying to create that clean buzz sound that's consistent. And you just add it up. Until it is a clean, consistent sound. It's just simple repetition. Remember, the keys to this are consistent height of every tap on the multiple bounce. So work one hand at a time. 2, make sure that you have more pressure at the front edge of the stick on the fulcrum than anywhere else in the stick. 3, make sure that you keep your fingers and the back of your hand within the stick and limit the range of motion. Remember, if you let go and you place a tap, the stick will respond quite wildly back. But if you restrict its motion, you'll see that you get an even, consistent, multiple bounce. And then lastly, something that I haven't mentioned yet is please make sure that your playing position is consistent for each tap. Now, I mention this all the time, but consistent location means that every time the stick responds, you're going to get a clean, consistent sound. Remember, practice 20 minutes a day. Focus on individual tone at all times. Look at playing position. Make sure that you have a good playing position. Focus on technique. Slight downward angle towards the drum head from the sticks. No chicken arms. No arms inside. Relax. And on this motion, you're going to see that it is primarily forearm, that the wrist does not move too much. Experiment. Get comfortable with it. And I look forward to seeing you in your next lesson.